Hey guys, it's Melissa, aka the Chicknchick. How's everybody doing? Tonight we are making fried pork chops, dredged in seasoned flour, some mashed potatoes, and roasted vegetables. We have some vegetables that need to be used, so we're going to use those up. Right now I'm just cutting up some garlic I'm going to put on the tray with the veggies. So that's what y'all see me doing right now. Where's everybody checking in from? Life is good here. Life is good. I cannot complain. I woke up on the right side of the daisies. That's what my dad used to tell us. We'd say, "How are you doing, Dad?" He'd say, "I can't complain. I woke up on the right side of the daisies." So I'm assuming that when I was a kid, I think that meant like I woke up alive, so I can't complain. And that's a good philosophy to have. So we're cutting up. Hello, West Virginia, Pennsylvania. Welcome in, guys. We're going to be cooking dinner. We're going to have some roasted vegetables, garlic, asparagus, carrots, tomatoes, cherry tomatoes. We're going to be frying up some pork chops. So that's what I'm doing there, just dicing up a little fresh garlic. Veggies have been cleaned. I'm just whacking off the ends. And I save all of the ends of the vegetables, my asparagus, my carrots, all of that stuff I don't throw away, guys. I don't throw that away because we can use it to make vegetable stock, okay? So my sink over here, what I call my garbage sink, catches everything. And at the end of the live, when I'm cleaning up the sink, I will put those veggies in the freezer for when I make vegetable stock. I try not to throw things away, just to be throwing them away. So these ends I will keep, and I will throw those in a pot of water and make vegetable stock. For when we want that good vegetable soup or good chicken soup, you can make it with a fresh vegetable stock. For those of you who are subscribers, I just want to let you know tonight I'm going to do a little giveaway for the subscribers. So people who have subscribed to the channel, throughout the live, at some point, I will say comment live, and then whoever comments live first, I'm going to send you a little prize. But it's just for the first subscriber to mention that. So we are frying up pork chops. We're dicing up some veggies we're going to roast. For my asparagus, guys, I buy it in these bundles. I clean it, and then I save the rubber bands. Okay, thanks for the double taps, guys. I really appreciate that. I save the rubber bands because I will push these rubber bands so I can make one cut in the asparagus, okay? So I'm going to whack it right there. And this is going to be saved over here for our vegetable stock. Okay? Just like I save the rinds off of our clementines. I save those because I use them to clean the dish disposal. Okay? So this is what we're going to roast up for veggies tonight. Okay? Asparagus, tomatoes, carrots, fresh garlic. We're going to throw them on a pan with some extra virgin olive oil in the oven at 400 degrees. And then we are going to get started frying some pork chops. So for those of you who are new, I'm Melissa, aka the Chicknchick. We live in Ohio. And potential spam was calling me, I'm sorry. We live in Ohio. I am a military brat. This is where we settled fairly early on, so this is where I call home. We live on about 10 acres outside the city. So tonight we are doing veggies, mashed taters, and fried pork chops. I'm going to do some olive oil over these veggies. Salt and pepper. Here's that fresh garlic. Just going to put some cloves in each patch that I have going on here. Okay. Extra virgin olive oil. Okay. Those tomatoes are going to blister up and they're going to be delicious. Pepper. We like coarse black pepper. I'm sure that my mother-in-law is watching and she's probably yelling at me, enough. Every time she comes to the kitchen, she has to slow down the pepper. Okay, so that's the veggies going into the oven. No, Ohio, honey. We live in Ohio. Carrots, asparagus, tomatoes, fresh garlic going into the oven to roast at 400 degrees. Okay, while we fry up the pork chops. Okay, we have pork chops. All I have done here, guys, is salt and pepper on the pork chops, okay? Salt, pepper. We are going to dredge them in flour. I'm starting the cast iron. Starting the cast iron over there so it gets good and hot. You guys are always asking how I store my cast iron. My cast iron stays on the stove about 20-25 minutes for the veggies. Baked potatoes would be good. Yes. I was going to fry potatoes tonight, but then we were having fried pork chops, so I decided not to. And for those of you who are familiar with my history, meaning that we were raised unfortunate or poor back in the day, we were allowed to say we were poor. This flour, guys, this flour has salt, pepper, garlic powder, and Creole seasoning. That is what's in my flour. Okay. Gonna make sure that we get the sides. Okay. But we used to have potatoes every single day because back then potatoes were cheap. And so the side dish at our house was mashed potatoes just about every night. And I have a brother who's retired out of the military, and He says he will never eat another potato as long as he lives. And to this day, he has stayed true to that. But in this house, we love potatoes. So I do usually some form of potatoes, twice baked potatoes, mashed potatoes, fried potatoes, potatoes au gratin, just about every day. That sizzling you hear over there is the cast iron getting good and hot. We're not going to put this flour away because I'm going to use some of it to make a little gravy. At the end of dinner tonight, we're going to make a little gravy to go over our potatoes or pork, however you want to use it. For those of you who are just joining, fried pork chops, mashed potatoes, roasted vegetables just went in the oven. Later this evening, we're going to do blackberry cobbler live about 8 o'clock, guys. I'll be on about 8 o'clock doing a live for blackberry cobbler made out of Wilma, our sourdough starter. So I started that process last night, and we're going to make some blackberry cobbler out of Wilma, our sourdough starter. And then I'm thinking that we're going to do, how do you guys feel about white chocolate raspberry scones? White chocolate raspberry scones. How do we feel about that? Do you guys want to see those live? Let me know if you think white chocolate raspberry scones sounds good for a live. Okay. I'm going to pop you guys over to the stove. Okay. Chocolate raspberry scones it is. Can you all see? In the cast iron, I have I have lard. We have lard and butter. I have a 1/4 cup of butter and a cup of lard in the cast iron. Okay. Good and hot. There's that plate of pork chops. And we're going to fry these up 2 at a time, guys. 2 at a time. We're doing them, over here is the potatoes. And in our, while we're poaching our potatoes, that golden stuff that you see on the top is chicken bouillon. Okay? You can test your cast iron skillet by just putting a little bit of flour. You see that flour, how it sizzled up? Your cast iron's good to go. Okay? I'm going to fry 2 at a time. 2 at a time so that we don't bring down the temperature of the cast iron too quickly. This is over a medium-high heat, okay? Medium-high heat. So while we're frying up, lard don't clog arteries. There's lots of research that has proven lard is not bad for you. But I can assure you that whatever they tell us is bad today will be good for us tomorrow. So I listen to my body. I go for a yearly check. I have no problem. So I still fry in lard at this homestead, and I use real butter, and likely not ever going to change that until my doctor tells me otherwise. So for me, it is fried in butter and lard. That works for the family. It works for me. But listen, guys, you can absolutely fry in a different lard. Okay, you can fry in extra virgin olive oil. Okay, however y'all choose to fry. This is just our method. Okay, so we will do 4 to 5 minutes. I usually like to do 4 minutes on each side. Okay, but my cast iron is really going to tell me when these are ready. Okay, so 4 to 5 minutes each side. My grandmother, yes, back in the day, guys, listen, our ancestors, they fried with lard, okay, and they lived long, healthy lives. So I always say to each their own. Do what works best for you and your family. Okay, I'm not a professional chef, guys. I'm not a professional chef. I'm just an at-home cook. At-home cook whose love language is food. People always ask me, when did I start cooking? I started cooking when I was knee-high to a grasshopper. My dad put me on a stool in the kitchen to fry frog legs. Him and my Uncle Fred used to go down to the creek with my brothers, and they would do frog gigging. And we'd come home, and we would do a frog fry. And I was very small at that time on a stool, cooking up some. Oh, looky there, looky. Looking good, looking good. I was on a stool back in the day there, frying up some stuff in bad butter, bad lard. What kind of lard do I use? I use, let me get it for you. This is the only lard that we use at the homestead. And you can buy this lard at big box store like Walmart. But I always say, go to your local Mexican store. This is what they use to fry their tamales and stuff in. And it's really good. Okay, last night we made taco pie. And we made the taco crust out of masa. And that taco pie was delicious. I've already put that on the website. My husband was kind enough to load that for us last night. So the recipe is up. Okay? The recipe is up for that taco pie that we made last night. So tonight we will be making blackberry cobbler with our sourdough starter. Thank you so much. I really appreciate everybody joining in. The double taps really helps the channel grow and bring new people in, so I really appreciate that. I'm just a home cook. We're frying up some pork chops. We got roasted veggies in the oven. We got mashed taters going on. And we currently have 26 subscribers. And so I'm going to wait a little bit, and then I hope you can see that little, picture right there? That little picture? This little picture I'm going to give away to one of our subscribers before the end of the live, okay? This is hand-painted pottery picture. It is a signed piece. It is vintage, okay? So we will be giving this away to one of our subscribers this evening. And if you guys are new here, I always, at the end, oh, the smell is so delicious. At the end of our live, I always go back and answer all of your questions, okay? So I will stay on after I've served up my husband a plate. I will stay on and answer all your questions. I want us to grow our community so that we can feed ourselves at home and become less dependent on fast food and less dependent on the government. What seasoning on pork chops? Salt, pepper, and we have two favorite seasonings here. We have Creole seasoning that we use. Thank you so much. Creole seasoning. And Slap Your Mama. These are two of the seasonings that we use almost consistently all the time, guys. That's why they stay on my little Lazy Susan here at the stove. They're just too common sides that we like. So pork chops. These are being fried in lard, and butter. Okay? Thank you so much for the new subscription. I really appreciate that. This is being fried in 1 cup of lard and a 1/4 cup of butter. Real butter. Okay? Real butter. My husband does not cook. He will help me. Thank you so much for the badges. I really appreciate that. My husband will help in the kitchen if I ask. It's not his strong suit. But he would feed me and I would not die if I needed to. In the flour, we dredge these guys in flour that was seasoned with the Creole seasoning. Our flour was seasoned with salt, pepper, and Creole seasoning tonight. I also salt and peppered the pork chops and let them set on the counter and brought them to room temperature, okay? And now we're just going to fry them off. Pork chops, you don't want to overcook, okay? But you want to make sure that you're frying until the pink is all out of the pork chop. So you're no longer getting pink juice out of the pork chop. Okay, see that goodness? See that brown? That's what you want, guys. As they always say, that's money. Okay, that's money. Those seasonings you guys can get at any big box store, guys. And just so you know, we have been working, my husband worked so feverishly on the website. So you guys can go to the link in our bio if you click Chicknchick at the top. The website is up and running. I've linked all of our favorite things in there. And when we get to 10,000 followers, I'm going to do a giveaway of some of my favorite things in the kitchen. Okay? So when we reach our 10,000 followers, we're going to do a giveaway for some of my favorite things that I like to use in the kitchen. In the oven, I'm going to take you guys over while these are frying the last couple minutes. I'll take you over into the oven here. In the oven, we got carrots, asparagus, tomatoes, and fresh garlic. Extra virgin olive oil, okay? That's what's going on in the oven. Our potatoes at the homestead are always cooked in chicken stock, okay? Chicken stock. So pull this chop here. And give that one more minute. But in our potatoes, guys, when I'm cooking potatoes on the stove that I'm going to mash, I always cook these potatoes in water and 2 tablespoons. 2 tablespoons of this dried seasoning, okay? And then I do not salt them at that point. When I go to mash them, it's just butter and cream. So tonight's next live will be at 8 o'clock tonight. We're going to do blackberry cobbler with our sourdough starter. Her name is Wilma. We have Wilma here at the homestead. So we are going to be frying, we're going to be making blackberry cobbler live tonight at 8 o'clock. And our flour that we use to dredge our pork chops in is going to make our gravy. And you probably got a good look at the homestead dog over there. That's Django. He is a silverback lab. It is 4:30 here. Yes, 4:30. It is 4:30 my time, and we will be doing it 8 my time. We're going to do blackberry cobbler with Wilma, the sourdough starter. Wilma. This is part of the blackberry cobbler that we're going to do tonight, guys. And this I started last night, okay? This is the dry ingredients, okay? The flour and the sourdough starter, and I've allowed it to ferment overnight on the counter, okay? This is going to make the top for our blackberry cobbler. This is Wilma. This is Wilma. This is the homestead starter. Wilma stays on the counter all the time. The chops cook about four minutes on each side, guys. I did these more along the lines of 5 because they're bigger. These, you see this? Let me see if I can get you guys down here. Hold on a second. Okay. Do you see this pink coming up, bubbling out of the pork chop? You want to wait until that stops happening. It usually takes about 4 minutes per side. Okay. You don't want to overcook pork chops. Okay. Don't want to overcook pork chops. They're going to be dry on you. Okay. Thank you for the subscriptions, guys. I really appreciate that. Tonight, to all of our subscribers that are on the live, we are going to be giving away a vintage Heatherstone little pitcher. I brought it over earlier. It's hand-painted and it's signed. And just a way to thank you guys for supporting us. I'm going to give that away. So it'll be to the first person who comments live when I say go. It'll be the first person that I see. Okay, because you guys will all see your own selves first. So the first person on my side that I see comment that will get this little picture. Okay? It is so cute, and it's signed on the bottom. And I'll just need you guys to inbox me on here so that I can get your address to mail it to you. Okay? So I really appreciate the subscription. It really helps in our channel. Okay? Now we're going to the other side. Looks so good. I'm frying in lard and butter. This is lard, 1 cup of lard, and a 1/4 cup of butter. 1/4 cup of butter. I fry in the lard because I like the smoke point of it. I fry in the butter because I like the taste of it. Okay? How long should you cook them so they are done but not dry? 4 minutes per side. 4 minutes per side until you no longer see the pink coming out of them at the top. It usually takes about 4 minutes per side. But these bigger chops, guys, the ones we started with, 5 minutes, okay? 5 minutes per side. flour on the pork chops. Yes, we dredged our pork chops in all-purpose flour, seasoned with salt, pepper, garlic powder, and Creole seasoning tonight. That's what we seasoned our flour with this evening. And I absolutely post all of our recipes. I do not do anything that I'm not willing to share with you guys, okay? I'm never going to go on a live and share and teach you how to cook something and not share the recipe, okay? Nothing top secret here. And I do indeed have a cookbook that you guys asked me to put together. I've been working feverishly on that, and it's going to be available the first week of March. And it's going to be a church cookbook, what I refer to as a church cookbook. Okay? Yeah, I can try that. The loaded buffalo chicken. You know I can try it. Oh, you just got here? Okay. So tonight we have roasted vegetables in, which we're going to go check on real quick while these are finishing frying. We have we're roasting tomatoes, asparagus, and carrots tonight. See how those tomatoes are starting to blister up, guys? That's the goodness. That has fresh garlic in it. Fresh garlic. Okay, so that's the vegetables that we are roasting up. Tonight we are going to be doing, at 8 o'clock, we're going to be doing blackberry cobbler live. Blackberry cobbler. Live tonight at 8. Blackberry cobbler. Live tonight at 8. We're going to be using Wilma, our sourdough starter. Okay. That's what we're going to be doing tonight at 8. Blackberry cobbler with Wilma. The ever famous Wilma. And my potatoes, guys, boiling in the potatoes, the reason why it has that golden color is I use 2 tablespoons of this when I'm boiling potatoes that I'm going to mash. Oh, what am I giving away? Sure. Tonight to our subscribers, so the subscribers on the channel, I'm going to draw for this signed Heather Stone picture. It's got 2 little birdhouses, 2 little birdies on there. So cute. It's a vintage Heather Stone piece. And the people who have subscribed to the channel will be eligible tonight. And we're going to, at the end of the live, when I am answering questions, really appreciate the double taps, guys. When I'm answering questions, I will say live, and then the first person who comments it on my side that I see will win that picture. And I just need you to inbox me on TikTok your address so I can mail it out to you. Okay? So a few housekeeping items that you guys always ask me about. I don't ever want to feel like a salesperson, but I want you to know because everybody's asking me, inboxing me. The apron is a vintage apron that was my mama's. She's been gone 9 years. And so, but this smock apron that I wear, you guys keep asking me about, it's reversible. And I'm working with a seamstress, a local seamstress, and we're going to offer these on our website. Okay? So I'm working on getting those made for you guys. So with the subscribers, for the thank you guys so much for the subscriptions. Tonight, the first person, after I say go, the first subscriber who comments the word that I tell you will win that picture. And you guys will inbox me on here your address and I will mail it to you. Okay? I will mail it to you. Or a P.O. box. It is a vintage Heather Stone signed picture. And I'm going to continue to try to do those kind of little giveaways for you guys, just to show you guys that we really appreciate you supporting us. Okay, because I collect vintage glass. For those of you who are just new, I collect vintage glass and stoneware. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a few pieces that I've picked out and love, and let you guys enjoy them. Can you do a drawing? Some of the subscribers are still at work. For this one, we will do, just like I said at the beginning, but the next one we can do as a drawing. Okay, I have all the subscribers on here, their names on here, and I can do a drawing live and put you guys all in. Tonight we are going to make blackberry cobbler with our Wilma, our starter, our sourdough starter. We're going to make blackberry cobbler at 8 o'clock. So we will be live tonight with Wilma making blackberry cobbler. And you guys know that I have tons of cast iron. And tonight I chose to use this vintage cast iron because if I use the big cast iron when I'm frying, I tend to overcrowd my pan. Okay? So potatoes in stock, these are done. These are done. The pork chops are cooking. This is on the last side, and this is the last one, the last set. We have our veggies in the oven, and they're almost done. And then I will answer you how you clean. If your food is sticking in your cast iron, honey, that's because it's not seasoned enough. Okay? Okay? If your cast iron is sticking, it's either two reasons. First of all, the food is not ready to be flipped yet. If you're cooking meat in your cast iron is going to tell you when it's ready to be flipped, because it will no longer stick to the bottom, or your cast iron is not seasoned enough. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, if you don't have to use your cast iron like I do every single day, but it still shouldn't stick when you use it unless it's not seasoned enough. You may just have to re-season it, and I can do a live on that. I clean, you guys close your ears for all those that's going to be offended from way in the south, and I clean my cast iron with soap and water after every live. I clean mine with soap and water. And then I put it on the stove to dry out, and I re-oil it with lard. Okay? Yes, I cook my potatoes in stock. 2 tablespoons of this in water. Okay? Chicken bouillon. Chicken bouillon. And then I'm going to drain them, and we're going to mash them by hand. Because I don't use a lot of toys here at the homestead. And I told you guys earlier, do not get rid of your asparagus ends, your the ends of your carrots and things like that, because we can make vegetable stock out of that, okay? You can make good vegetable stock from that. Just like you don't get rid of your orange peels, because your orange peels you can clean your, look at that. You can clean your dish disposal with. Okay? So you don't want to get rid of that. When you're trying to get rid of things, guys, think about how you can use it. Okay? Before you just toss it in the trash, think about how you can use it. I use soap and water to clean my cast iron. I have done that for as long as I can live, and so did my grandmother and my mom. That's just how I was taught. Okay? So that's how we do it. You don't have to do it that way. That is how we do it. Butter. Butter. Milk. Milk. Butter. And a hand masher. I'm not going to season these with butter or with salt, guys, because I cook them in that bouillon. Okay? So I'm not going to salt, but I will pepper these. Okay? So the next giveaway that I do for the subscribers, we will do it as a drawing. Okay? But for this one, all the subscribers that are on the live will be eligible. And as a reminder, we're not professional people. I just started going live on TikTok 2 weeks ago, guys. And I never thought someone would be enjoying my cooking. So I really appreciate the grace that you guys have shown us in building this channel. When we get to 10,000 followers, we're going to do a giveaway of some of my favorite things that I use in the kitchen. Okay? It's probably going to involve these salt and peppers, okay? So make sure that you go to the website. All of the things are listed. Most of them under Kitchen Essentials. We set up the affiliate links that you guys asked us to do, because we didn't know anything about it. So I had to go research that and learn all about that process. Okay? So here's the taters. Okay? There's those delicious pork chops. Okay? It's important for pork chops, most meat, but specifically pork chops and chicken. It's important that you allow them to sit and rest, guys. Okay? Thank you guys so much for the new subscriptions to the channel. I really appreciate that. It helps us out a bunch. So let's go over and check the veggies, which is the last thing that we need to do tonight. And then we're going to do the drawing. And I will be back on tonight at 8 o'clock to do blackberry cobbler. Blackberry cobbler. I will do it tonight live. And who knows, there might just be another giveaway. Hint, hint. I'm in Ohio. Thank you so much. The people who've been with me from the beginning, I really appreciate you guys answering people's questions, because it's hard for me to keep up with everybody. Yeah, I'm going to bring that up here and make gravy. In just a minute, I'm going to go over and check on the veggies. If you guys see all that in there, that's to plant the garden. That's to get the ceiling started. See there? Yes, we are good to go. It looks good. We're going to get those out. Bring those over here. And then we're going to make some gravy. Pull these over here. So I can pull this back over for you guys so you can see the gravy. Okay. That will be the gravy. I didn't throw my ends of my veggies away because I'm going to make vegetable stock. Okay. Everybody knows this is the problem burner at the homestead. The starter in it is out. We use propane here at the homestead. It's not natural gas, it's propane. And so sometimes that front burner wants to have a little problem. And you see what happened there? And usually when I pull this match out to light it, it'll start. Okay. I'll do the gravy for you guys. I'm going to go over and pull out the veggies. Pull out the veggies. Yes, those are going to be good. I'll bring you guys around so you can see them. So there's the veggies. They look delicious. Oh no, it doesn't bother me. I think I've been doing that for a very long time because as kids, we had to do that with one of the burners on our stove. So I'm going to dump just a little bit of the oil out. Okay. We're going to make a little gravy in here. Use the flour that we dredged our pork chops in. Okay, so it's automatically going to be seasoned. Okay. Can you guys see that? Make sure that you guys don't come to see me, you come to see the food. Make sure you guys can see. We take all suggestions, guys. So if you have suggestions for the website, you have suggestions for the lives, the camera adjustments, anything that you guys see, we like to hear your feedback. Okay? So that was about a quarter cup. Jingle boy, that was about a quarter cup of flour. Okay. Hey baby, will you hand me the milk? It's about a quarter cup of flour. We just put it right there in the grease that we use. Thank you, son. And now we're going to put our milk in. I always put in a little bit just to temper it a little bit, okay? Not necessary. Okay? Okay. We're just making a little bit of gravy. Go over our pork chops or potatoes, whichever you guys would prefer to serve it. You want to go ahead and start boxing up, baby? You can go ahead.
All right.
We have a silverback lab. Up until 2 weeks ago, we had a silverback lab and a golden retriever. But Jax, our golden retriever, passed away. So, Django is still a little lost because he's never been without another dog. So, we're all still learning to be without Jax. Jax was the homestead dog, really. He was an outside dog. Thank you. Jax really enjoyed being outside. Django, not so much. He will go outside, but it's not really what he prefers to do, if you know what I mean. Okay, for me, guys, I'm pushing away the bits on the bottom because that's what we refer to as the drippings, okay? And we really like them. We really like the drippings on the bottom of the pan, okay? Okay, baby. Thank you, son.
You're welcome.
Our son just stopped in, so sorry about that. For pork chop gravy, we add water, not milk. Yeah, you can. I always make milk gravy. That's just what we prefer. Sawmill gravy out of bacon. Pork gravy. Our gravy for our biscuits, we usually do sausage gravy. So, it's whatever y'all prefer. But for us, in this family, we like that milk gravy.
That's right.
You would be dropping it every day. Our son and his family, they live across the field. They live across the cornfield. So if I'm cooking, I'm usually sharing with those guys because then they don't have to cook. It don't make sense for all of us to cook. So a little gravy to go over our mashed taters, our pork chop, however you guys want to eat it. I'm going to cut that off. For me, I'm going to pepper it. Now keep in mind that it has that Creole seasoning. Okay, the Creole seasoning is in there. Okay, the Creole seasoning is in here. And the seasoning from the flour that we used. Okay. Okay, there we go. We got gravy. Pork chops were dredged. The pork chops were dredged in flour that was salt, pepper, garlic, garlic powder, and Creole seasoning. And then we fried them in half a cup of lard and a quarter cup of butter. So a quarter cup of butter and a half a cup of lard. Okay, dredged in flour and then fried on each side for 4 minutes. Takes about 4 minutes, guys, on each side for a pork chop. If your pork chops are dry, that's usually because A, you didn't let them rest after you cook them, or you cooked them too long. Absolutely. After every live, you guys don't have to worry about anybody that comes in here and trolls the account because it doesn't bother me. They don't bother us. I don't listen to anything they say. But thank you guys always for jumping to my defense. But after each live, I will load the recipe, okay, to our website. You can find the website by clicking Chicknchick at the top. and it'll be in my bio, okay? I'm going to pull you guys over here, and I'm going to sit this in the sink because I don't want to waste that flour. So because the flour has had meat in it, I will freeze that flour, okay? I will freeze the flour so that we can use it at another time, okay? Me answer your guys' questions, and then we're going to do the giveaway. Hey, hey, it's the Chicknchick. We fried pork chops tonight. I'm going to make a plate and bring it over, and then we're going to answer your questions and do thank you so much for the double taps. I'm going to make a plate, bring it over so you can see what we did, and then we're going to do the giveaway. And tonight we will be live at 8 o'clock. We don't do any alcohol at the homestead. No alcohol. We are an alcohol-free home here. Let me make a plate real quick.
Oh, I gotta
Huh?
get a little one for the gravy. I seen you had some little ones down there. Smells really good.
Thanks, son. Okay, so here's what we got. We got the final product here. Mashed potatoes with pork gravy. Okay. This is oven roasted asparagus, tomatoes, carrots, and fresh garlic. Okay.
What's happening?
And pork chops that we fry. The husband's home. So the plate was just in time. So I'm going to cut open the pork chop.
Hello.
He's giving his little debut there. I'm gonna cut this pork chop open so you guys can see. Yes, my son's standing here staring at me. He's checking it out. This is how you want pork to look, okay? Okay? That's how you want pork to look. Okay? All right. Yeah, you don't want to overcook, guys. You don't want to overcook pork, okay? If you overcook pork, it's going to be dry. Okay, yes, you need to have some pink in your pork chops. This is totally cooked, okay? This is totally cooked through. This is totally cooked through. Okay, that's why it's not dry. Okay. Okay, if your pork chops are dry, that's because you've overcooked them and you didn't let them rest. Y'all are killing me. You guys are killing me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Big piece of fat. Uh-huh.
You have 961 viewers.
Okay. I don't know. I'll have the husband report. I was making his plate. Where did you get the grinder? Where did you get the grinders? The salt and pepper shakers, guys, are located, if you click on the Chicknchick and go to my bio, there's a link in there to our website, and they're linked on there under Kitchen Essentials. Absolutely, you can Google it. It's okay for pork chops to be pink. You don't want them to be dry. Nope, I didn't push that into the sink. I put my flour into here to the sink, not onto the plate. That's why I put the plate above. Yes, I will indeed save that for later. Yes, I will show you the lard. Do you make... No, I didn't make the blackberry cobbler. I'm doing that tonight at 8. 8 o'clock. We'll be live to make the blackberry cobbler with the sourdough starter. Okay. Salt and pepper shakers, sure. I'll bring this back up here. Okay. Thank you so much for the subscription, guys. Really appreciate that. Okay. Salt, pepper. Okay. And we have ours set to a coarse grind. Okay. A coarse grind. Okay.
Eastern time. 8 p.m. Eastern time.
Eastern time. Eastern time, guys. It is 5:05 my time. 5:05. If you click on Chicknchick, you will have us. You will see a website there. Click on the website, and it's listed under Kitchen Essentials. I can do that. I can add the lard picture and stuff to the website. That's a great suggestion, actually. Okay.
We're working on Walmart affiliate links.
Yeah, we're you leaving? Okay, I love you, son.
All right,
Have a good night.
Love you, Zach.
All right, love it.
So thank you so much. This is going to be the giveaway tonight for our subscribers. We have 32 subscribers to this channel. This is a vintage signed Heather Stone, okay? And so the first subscriber that I see comment the word that I'm about to say is going to be the winner, okay? You will always see your own comment first. So it goes by who I say won and was the first comment that I see, okay? This will be the picture, okay? The first subscriber only, that comes through with the word birdhouse wins. Birdhouse wins. Subscribers only.
Birdhouse, Robin, somebody.
The first person,
She already did. Robin.
Robin. Robin was the first person. So thank you so much. And send me your address on here. Robin won this. Okay?
Inbox me your address.
And inbox me your address, and I'm going to mail this out. It won't always be just people who subscribe, guys. This is my very first time doing a giveaway. I'm a collector of vintage pottery and vintage glass. It won't always be to just the subscribers. But TikTok mandates that we do certain things for our subscribers. Okay? So Robin, make sure that you inbox me your address, and I will mail this to you.
What's wrong with the Amazon link?
Okay? Tonight, the Amazon link to which one? Which one's the problem? Tonight at 8 o'clock, we will do another giveaway. Tonight at 8 o'clock, we will do another giveaway. Okay?
Is that for everyone?
And that will be for everybody tonight. Okay? Tonight, the giveaway at 8 o'clock will be for everyone that's on the live. Okay?
Is there a problem with the Amazon links?
If there's a problem with the Amazon link, guys, let us know which one there is a problem with. So congratulations, Robin. Inbox me your mailing address. And tonight we will give something away again.
Which one? Jess? Which affiliate link did you try that didn't work?
Can you tell me which one that you tried and didn't work? Because it is important that those are working, because we have to have at least 3 sales via those affiliate links that you guys told us by in the first 30 days, or Amazon will shut it down. You're very welcome. So tonight, guys, I will be live at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock. The salt and pepper link, baby. Can you go back and fix that one?
Yep.
He's going to go fix it right now, guys. The salt and pepper link. We will go live tonight. There will be another drawing. Not for this. I just gave this away to Robin. There will be another winner tonight on 8 o'clock. And it will be, everybody will be eligible. Okay? So thank you so much to our subscribers. And you guys come on the lives, because we're going to be giving these kind of things away to you guys, okay? Eastern time. It is 5:10 p.m. here. If you just go to my bio, Robin, if you go to my bio and say message, you can send me a message.
I checked the salt and pepper link. It works fine. It took me right to the website, took me to the item, and asked me to log into my Amazon account.
Okay.
So it seems like it's working now. If you want
So the Amazon link is working now if you guys want to try it again. Okay, so I will see you guys. You missed dinner. We had fried pork chops, mashed potatoes, and roasted asparagus, tomatoes, carrots, and garlic. And then we will,
I screenshot it.
my husband screenshotted it, so we will post it for you guys on the website, okay?
It was
Hold on a second, he's looking.
Robin Barber McGillio.
Robin Barber McGillio. You want a plate of food? Okay, sorry. I don't know why it's not working on your end. Yeah, she said she just tried again and it didn't work. So I'll go try out mine too. Oh, the link worked for you? Good. Okay, wonderful. Okay, so I will see you guys tonight at 8 o'clock for doing blackberry cobbler with Wilma, the sourdough starter. Okay? 8 o'clock, we'll do another giveaway. Everybody be blessed, and I will see you at 8 o'clock. Thank you so much. I can't get the live to end sometimes.